I used to deliver newspapers in a tiny neighborhood outside of Charlotte when I was 16. Every morning, my route started at 4:30 a.m. Most people think paper routes are peaceful. Empty streets, quiet houses, cool air. They are. That's what made this so terrifying. About halfway through my route, there was a dead-end street called Willow Creek Lane. Only 6 houses sat there, all older homes with long driveways and tall pine trees blocking most of the light. At the very end of the street was a dark green house with no mailbox, no lights, no cars, nothing. The first morning I noticed it, I stopped because there was a newspaper tube sitting at the end of the driveway with a name written on it in faded paint, The Walkers. I checked my route list. That address wasn't on it, so I ignored it. The next morning, there was a folded $20 bill sticking out of the tube. No note, just the money. I took it home and asked my manager if someone new had subscribed. He checked the computer and frowned. Nope, that address has been vacant for years. I laughed and said maybe someone moved in. He got weirdly quiet after that. Then he asked, "Did you stop there after sunrise?" I told him no, it was still dark. He just nodded slowly. Don't stop there again. That should have been enough for me. But when you're 16 and broke, $20 feels important. The next morning, I rode straight back to the greenhouse. The bill was there again. This time it was folded around a small piece of paper. 3 words were written on it in shaky handwriting. Thank you for coming. I remember getting goosebumps immediately. Not because of the note, because the newspaper tube was gone. Now the paper sat directly on the porch. I stared up at the house. Every window was black. No movement, no sound. But I had this horrible feeling someone inside was watching me. I should have left. Instead, I walked the paper up to the porch. The wood creaked under my feet. I bent down to place the paper near the door, and noticed dozens of old newspapers stacked beside it. Years' worth, perfectly organized. None of them opened. I backed away slowly. That's when I heard the voice behind me. Wrong paper. It sounded wet, like someone speaking with water in their throat. I spun around so fast I nearly fell off the porch. An old man stood at the edge of the driveway. I swear he hadn't been there a second earlier. He was incredibly thin, gray skin, bald head, sunken eyes, and he was smiling way too wide.